She's all American, red, white, and blue. Army born inside and out, in everything she do. Boots on the ground, heart big as a plane. You can hear her name like a banner in the rain. Stand a little taller when she walks in the room. Built on gritting on her like a mole in and through. We look her way, and we all know why. She's all American. She's all American. Red, white, and blue. We're proud of you. She's all American. She's all American. Army born true. We salute you. Dust on the cup, fire in a grin, never backs away from the line she stands in. Hands that help and a stare that stays strong. If the night runs long, she's the reason we hold on. Stand a little taller when she leads a line. Quiet kind of courage that you feel every time we look her way, and we all know why. She's all American. She's all American. Red, white, and blue. We're proud of you. She's all American. She's all American. Army born true. We salute you. From the first hot day to the last one through, she carried the flag, and she carried us too. No matter the road, no matter the cost, a life of service, a life never lost. She's all American. She's all American. Red, white, and blue. We're proud of you. She's all American. She's all American. Army born true. We salute you. She's all American. She's all American. What she does is true. We stand with you.
Hello, everyone. Test, test. Can you all hear me now? Is the volume up? How are we doing? Hello? Hello. Test.
Hello, everyone.
Up. There we go. Okay. All right. I was in PG's and Ernie was in there, and I just wanted him to see my new name. Try to get him triggered, but it didn't really work. But he actually was saying, and I can't believe I actually heard this. I got timed out for this. He said that he would pay three people, pay them $300 a piece, pay for their travel expenses, and pay for the lie detector test. Are you kidding me, Ernie? You don't have money yourself, and you're gonna claim to pay $300. to 3 people each, $300 each for 3 people, plus pay for their travel and plus pay for the lie detector test. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking fool. You are. I've heard it all now. I actually laughed and then I said, okay, here come the lies. The lies are here. And I got timed out for saying that because I said, here come the lies. And I think also Wheels commented, but she said something to that effect also. And I think she got timed out too. So, I mean, it wasn't nothing bad. I didn't say, Ernie, go down the basement and do your wild thing or anything like that. The lies that are, and I haven't been at PG's in a long time, but the shit that they talk about, oh my God. They actually think that Ernie is going to solve this case. Are these people insane? And of course, Tiger Mama was in there, aka Brown Eyes. She was in there. Who else was in there? Home Stain. I call her Home Stain. I think she was in there. But the shit that was being said, it was ridiculous. And I get timed out for saying, okay, here comes the lies. How many people actually think that Ernie would pay? Oh, Wheels actually said, ask people, everybody ask for the money up front because you're not gonna get paid if you take that mission. So she was like, ask for the money up front, and then I said, here comes the lies, and I didn't see her in chat after that, and so I think she was timed out and I was timed out. Oh God! Every day I say this to myself every day. How could he overtop another lie? Like, what's gonna overtop this lie? His lies get better and better every day. It's unreal. $300 he's gonna pay, so that's $900 plus travel. Figure, I don't know, another 500, and then the test. The test is a lot of money, so you're talking about $5,000. All right. Well, he does have that. The millionaire Dave. That guy, the magical Dave. I'm sorry, that's my cell phone. I thought I shut off the volume. But it's just now I just laugh. I don't even get mad. I just laugh now. And Kevin, I got one thing to say to you. It's none of your goddamn business about my camper, all right? I didn't get a camper yet. Right now I'm living in a home, a 3-bedroom home, matter of fact. All right. I am still looking for the camper, but then again, why is it most of the people who complain are the people who never even donated. So you have no say in this, Kevin. Worry about yourself. Worry about how you stare into the camera. Worry about the stupid shit you say when you want people to off themselves. That's disgusting. Yeah, you told Nick to do that, all right? Oh God. Where do we get these people from? I don't get it. I don't understand. I really don't get it. It's just plain. I don't even know why I watch it anymore. I guess it's because of the laughs. Because I laugh now more than anything. It's hilarious. It really is. It just blows my mind. But like I said, I always say, how is he gonna top another lie tomorrow? Like, what's gonna top this past live he said? I actually can't believe he actually said that. And then, of course, PG goes, well, I know people who do those, and we could get my people to do that. So can't that be in a scam in a way? Like they're plotting a scam? In my eyes, yeah. In my opinion, yeah. Uh, what do these? And I ask this all the time. Uh, like when they have big chats and they're going over, a crime. What do these creators? What do they do with their money? They pocket it, right? I don't see no proof where they're donating the money to Summers Brothers or Summers family or I don't see none of that proof. I think it goes right into their pockets, right, Ernie? You're good to know that. Like I call you the cash and run man. Let me make the cash and then run. Hello, three people in chat. Come out of the bushes. Come talk. But I don't know. I just don't. I can't even believe he has a channel still, too, after all this. I hope TBI tries to take him down legally. I really do. They probably have the power to do it also. TBI is pretty powerful. FBI, TBI, LE. If he gets taken down, it'll be by them. It will be. It definitely will be by them. So, but anyways, thanks for coming in. You guys can hang out and listen. I'll try to talk as much as I can. I'm still not feeling that well. I got to turn on my AC soon because it's getting hot in this room. I don't know if I'm running a fever or what. Uh, I was explaining to Cinnamon Girl before. Hey, Sandy, what's going on? I just got in the bushes. Hey, what's up, Sandy? That's good. I'm glad you came out. Uh, I made a doctor's appointment today, right? Since I'm a new client, I got, my medical benefits. I made a doctor's appointment. Guess what the date my appointment is? Okay. Remember now, it's August 1st. Today, it's going to be August 1st. They gave me an appointment of September 24th. Hell, I could be dead by then, God forbid. September 24th. A doctor's office is that busy? I couldn't believe she said that. I said, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Yeah, that's the opening we got, September 24th." That's what's up, Sandy. I think that's hilarious. It's fucking September 24th. I could be dead by then. Well, if it gets any worse, I'll probably go to a clinic or even to the E. Hey, what's up, skunk? What's going on? I came on because of you. All right. Yep. What do you call it? Angelo adopted me, so I'm officially adopted by Angelo. Yeah, I guess there are, Sandy Grant. Yeah, September 24th is my birthday. Is it? Mags, come on and visit. We can party. You can come to the doctor's with me. What's up, Mags? Yeah, that's my doctor's appointment. But anyways, skunk, Angelo adopted me, so he's now my stepdad. So I had to put in his name. So that's the thing. But yeah, like I was saying, I was fucking, I was in PGs and I got timed out. And I didn't even say, Max, did you hear what Ernie's saying now? Go buy half a gallon of Maker's Mark and drink it. That'll kill any fucking thing. You know what? I used to drink Maker's Mark. That's some good shit too. It will kill a lot, definitely. But Max, did you hear what Ernie's saying now? Did you get the news? Ernie's saying that he will get 3 people to take lie detector tests. He's going to pay them $300 each. He's going to pay for the trip for them to get there, and he's going to pay for the lie detector test. And then I go, oh boy, here come the lies. And I freaking got, what do you call it? I got timed out for it. I can't believe I got timed out for it. And Wheels was in there and she was saying, what did Wheels say? She said something, but she got timed out too. These streets are pure bandits. Like, somebody please come with these special jackets that makes you give yourself a hug. Flies, I totally agree with that one. I totally agree. But yeah, what did she said something funny too, Wheels. I can't remember what she said. Oh, all right. Yeah, this was on before. He was on PG, Mags. He actually said that. He said that he would get three people, pay them $300 apiece, pay for the lie detector test and for the travel to get down there. And then she mentioned, well, Steve Wilkos, because he was saying that Steve Wilkos cancels his show, and that's why he wasn't on it. I said, no, 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 Ernie. Steve Wilkos canceled you. It's not because he canceled the show. He canceled you out, and it was all bullshit anyway. He is so full of shit. And I just start laughing. I'm like, okay, what lie is he going to say tomorrow? What could top tomorrow's live? I'm permanently blocked in PG's chat, and I really don't care. But why, skunk? I don't understand why you're permanently blocked. She's one big liar too. I don't know how she comes up with all this supposedly evidence. I mean, did she live with the Wells? Was she a fly on the wall? Yeah, that is a compliment, though. I'm shocked I got timed out. But the shit that she comes out with, oh my God. And she always has a packed house. It's always filled. What does she do with our money? Does she really donate it to the Summer's Army, which is her army? I just went in and said hi in there, and poof, I got the steel toe boots, so I left. Ain't fun to watch a train wreck if you can't chat. Flies, you're so right. All I said was, okay, here come the lies, because he said he was going to pay these people to do this. And poof, I got the boot too. I was timed out, and then I just left. I said, fuck it. I think also Wheels was timed out too, because I didn't see her either. Why? Because we're speaking the truth? I tell you, it's so true when people say, just because you speak the truth, you get blocked or you get timed out. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then you got, when you try to watch Ernie, because I laugh at his lies and, how the only thing I don't like is how he treats women. In my opinion, well, in my reality, all women are beautiful. Every woman in our community is beautiful. They're beautiful inside and out. But what are you lying about? What are you lying about today? What I got blocked in the chat was, what are you lying about today? Good ones, skunk. You always come out with the good ones. But anyways, yeah, in my opinion, everybody is beautiful. All females are beautiful. But Ernie and his buddy, his lover, KKD has a problem with women, because in his line of work, and I guess he thinks he's beautiful because he makes fun of everybody's looks. I cannot. I try to watch Kevin, but then when he starts making his fucking facial expressions and his eyeballs go to the right and they go to the left, that's weird. That's a weird shit. That sounds so familiar, Charlie K. Stevens. You got done the same way in Ernie's chat. If you speak the truth, you get turned out. Yep. Well, another reason why why a lot of people didn't know I left, because I left, and the only person I told was Renee. I said that, Renee, I'm just going to leave. I'm going to leave quietly and peacefully. I'm not going to say a word. And boom, I was gone. I think they noticed like maybe a week or two later that I wasn't going into his lives. Meanwhile, I was in his lives every fucking day, every morning, every afternoon, every night. There was times he went on at 4:00 in the morning, and poof, I was there. Now, I just go in there. I don't chat. I've been chatting every once in a while now because I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of just keeping my mouth shut. I'm not going to keep it shut anymore. I'm going to tell you all this. I've been there, and I know it. Ernie is a fucking scammer, the biggest scammer on YouTube. Probably the biggest scammer in the world. Well, not in the world, but on YouTube, definitely. And if you donate to him, you're stupid ass. because he'll throw you out. If Peter has no use for you, you're gone. You're gone. That's why so many people who stop giving him money were thrown out. The real truth, that's why Renee was gone. I refused to give him views years ago. That's good for you, Sandy. And I remember you used to tell me too. And finally, I did what I did, and I'm proud of doing what I did. And I'll never go back. Never. I won't even go on his panel. 2026 snake oil sales. Yeah, the only way I'll go on his panel is if he gives me $1,000 and I want it up front, and he could say whatever he wants. It's worth 1,000. That's the only way. And I'm actually Nicolina. This goes shout out to Nicolina. I don't know if she ever heard me say this, but I said it a few times. When I was administrator on his channel, I was doing his lives when he was in jail. I'm actually glad that she bombed me. I'm glad. You know how much aggravation and stress and anxiety was taken off of my shoulders. Now I enjoy this more now, but I was getting trolled by every troll in the book. Flies. He only cares about himself, sadly. Yep, he does. He drains you dry, then tortures you. Exactly, Flies. 100%. That is 100% the truth. When he doesn't need you, you're done. You're done. That's 100%. It's sad. It's sad. I mean, even though his own mother is not doing well, and he doesn't even care about her. You'd think he would go and visit her, but no, he's too busy going on vacation. He's got to go on vacation, and then he's got to do the summer thing, which he's going to do. I just hope when he goes there, or if he goes there, I really do hope he gets arrested. I really do. What is it? It's August, and I told Renee he'll be in jail by the middle of September. Yeah, he's a user big time. Definitely a user, without a doubt. He uses everybody. Everybody. The biggest person that was used on his channel when she was on the panel was Tiger Mama. Hey, what's up, Honeybee? How are you? How's it going? I decided to go live anyway. The biggest user when Tiger Mama was on his panel, he treated her like shit. And she was crying too, and I felt so bad for her. I was actually texting her, get off, leave, get off, but she stayed, so I didn't bother anymore. But yeah, he just uses people. We had a few words when he handed the channel over to you. I knew you was better than him. That wasn't the chuckles I meant. Yep, you're right. He uh he messed me up, Flies. He messed me up big time. He did. We had a few words when he handed the channel over to you. I knew you was better than him. You know what I think it really was? I think in the beginning when I did do the channel, uh, I think people enjoyed it, but then the trolls started coming in, and that's when I just lost it. I couldn't handle it. I had thin skin. Now I have thick skin. I can handle it a lot better. And Flies, the chuckles is back. All right. The chuckles is back. I used to love when you called me that. I used to laugh. Everybody thought I got mad when they called me the what was it, chipmunk or something, whatever. It was something like that. I was just listening to PG and Ernie. I couldn't take it. Yeah, Honeybee, I got timed out over there, and so did Wheels. We both got timed out. I already convinced you to be more like him to make it. Yes, he did, Sandy. He did. He convinced me a lot more to be like him. I think it's just you buffering. It's not me. My internet's fine. So I think it's just you. Yeah, Ernie did definitely convince me to be like him. That's why I'm uh Flies try backing out and coming back in. If you want to do that. Uh, yeah, see, everyone's all right. He wanted me to be just like him, and that's why I say he brainwashes you. He brainwashes you. He brainwashes you. He brainwashes everybody. I don't think I listened to PG more than twice at the beginning of the summer case. Sandy, the shit she comes out with, it's like she had to live with the Wells. You know what I mean? It's like she lived there and she knows everything. Yeah, refresh. Come back, Flies. I like when you come in here. You keep me on the positive look. Uh Move closer to the McDonald's Wi-Fi router. That's remember when Ernie used to do that? He used to go live in McDonald's. Uh then they're making fun about me not having a camper. How come you ever notice now Ernie doesn't mention his camper? What happened? What happened? They're not mentioning that no more. Skunk, it's Burger King, by God, I upgraded. You go, Flies. What they're saying over there is pure made up trash. No evidence. Exactly, Honeybee. There's never no. That's why they're perfect together because they both don't have uh evidence. What's so crazy? And I've been thinking about this a lot. They're gonna go to a graveyard, a cemetery, just because a guy had a dream. A guy had a dream about Summers in the cemetery. So now they're going to go there because this guy had a dream. Shit, I had a dream I had $1 million under my mattress. You think I'm going to look underneath there? Hell no, because I know it's not underneath there. It's all it is a cash and run, cash and run. Hey, Sanya, I'm so mad. Oh, God. It's just ridiculous. That's crazy. Don't even. It's not even worth watching over there because it is all based on lies. It definitely is without a doubt. But I don't- I just watch it now just to laugh at the lies because I know for a fact he's lying with everything he says. And Ernie, you know I know. You know Renee knows. Renee knows a lot more than I know, and she can put you under big time. Uh, Mama T knows. Honeybee. Yeah, well, maybe I had a dream that it's a lie and Ernie gets taken away in cuffs. That might not be a lie. Like I said, Honeybee, my prediction is he'll be in jail by the middle of September. And I actually think TBI, FBI, and law enforcement, whoever it is, Department of Justice, I think they just take down his channel. They should just send a letter to YouTube, whoever owns YouTube, and say, take it down. And I would have a party. Uh, have you ever thought about getting a cargo van and a cot and slowly convert it into a camper? I thought about that, Skunk, but then people would be thinking that I was Ernie on the street, driving it. I'd rather just I want to get like a fifth wheel camper, not an RV. I was actually thinking about an RV too, where I would actually love to drive state to states, but only to the hot states. Never, not nowhere's where it's cold. Uh, but I have thought about that, but that would probably cost more money. And plus, now I have two dogs, also Skunk. But I think that would be cost more as a cargo van. I think that would cost more than a regular camper. But I am going to get one. Right now, I'm in a home. I'm in a three-bedroom home, right? I'm happy here. It's nice. It's quiet. I got two dogs who keep me company, and I'm trying. Campers are pretty expensive. They're not cheap, even the used ones. Do you have a truck stop to pull the camper? Do you have a truck? No, but if I do, that's why I was deciding, Sandy, if I should get either an RV or a camper. A camper, I would just stay stationary in a lot, but an RV, I can also drive around in. So, That's what I want to do. I just have to wait on my rich uncle to get out of the poorhouse. I actually skunk. We could do that together. We'll chip in for an RV. We'll go half. You drive sometimes, and I'll drive the other times. But yeah, I don't have a truck. I might be interested in buying a truck too. So who knows? But I definitely do still have the money in the GoFundMe. It's still there. It's not been touched. Uh, I'm not allowed to touch it at all. I have someone watching over it, and it's in their name, so I can't touch it even if I wanted it. And the person that it's in their name, I trust with my life. So uh, but yeah, that's funny. You have to wait till your rich uncle gets out of the poorhouse. That could be a while, skunk. Okay, I just moved to the lobby of the Red Roof Inn. Wi-Fi should be better. Once you're in the lobby, it is better than the Wi-Fi in Red Roof. Hey there, Ash. How's it going? Yeah, I'm having a better night. I just explained, Ash, that I got timed out in PG's live with Ernie because I called Ernie out, kind of, sort of. So I got timed out, and I just said, "Fuck this." I left. I was gonna stream it, but oh well. No offense, Charlie, but you're not built right for me to want to travel with. I didn't mean it that way, bro. I can turn it into a Kevin, a KKD if you want. Skunk. I'm joking, I'm teasing. But yeah, Ash, I got timed out and I said, freak this, I'm out of here. Bunch of lies in there anyway. And I think Wheels got timed out too because she said something and then I said something. It was about Ernie paying for some kind of thing. So, but yeah, unfortunately, those folks listen to Ern. I know I can't believe how many people think he's going to do this and think he's going to find what happened with Summer. I love camping too. I love the outdoors, boys. Unfortunately, that's what I want to do too, Sandy Grant. I actually want to get. If I do get to camp, I probably will get a truck, but it's not going to be like everyone thinks it's going to be this week. I have I think it's 1,135. Yeah, 1,135 in the GoFundMe. And most of the campers that I've been seeing are like 2,000. Uh, I'm sure I could talk people down, but ones that I picked out, there was one that I seen that was really nice. It was a camper. It was pretty big. It was kind of icky outside, but that could all be power washed. But inside, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and that was 4 grand. So I don't think I could chew the guy down to 1,000. All I have is 1,135, and anybody could still check the. You could still check the GoFundMe. It's there. It's there. So, but right now I got timed out and blocked again in Ernie's for asking if Kevin thinks everyone is poor. What does that make Earn extra poor? If that's not even something to get timed out for. It's a normal question. It's nice to leave your bunk at the campsite and go to town. Yeah, it is. That would be good. That's why it would be good to have a truck or even a jeep. A truck or jeep, and then just leave your camper there and go around into town and buy food. Yeah, Ash, that's what I love. I'm actually thinking about buying either a camper, the fifth wheel, or uh, the RV. I mean, a camper, which is the fifth wheel, or something I could pull with a truck or a jeep, or getting an RV where I could just travel. I would like to do that because it's just me and the dogs. I really don't have nothing, family, a lot of family. I already can't find where his life went off the rails. How in the fuck is he going to find a missing kid? He keeps putting pressure on the parents. Yeah, you're right, Skunk. You're absolutely right. Don't know anything. Get over it already. Exactly. I went and checked out one for you before I informed Piper, but I swear Cameo was awful. I wouldn't let Billy Coat live in it. Oh, some of them are really bad, Flies. You could always let Viper know too, if you do find something, because he's looking for me too. I've seen some bad ones where they're selling them for 4,000, and the camper is gutted. Just you have to rebuild the whole thing, and they want $4,000, $5,000 for it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Or the best is when you, because I look at what is it, Facebook Market. The best is when they just show the outside of the camper. There's a front view, the two side views, and the back view. No pictures of the inside. It's just the outdoor one. So if you think it's easy trying to find one, it's really not. And another thing's funny that is Ernie doesn't mention his camper anymore. He mentioned it what for 2 days, but now he's staying in hotels. It would cost more, yeah, to fix the flooring than it was worth. Exactly, Flies. Exactly. So it's uh for sale by owner. Yeah, most of them are there for sale by owner, but you got to be careful. Some of them don't even have the paperwork for it. I want something. If I'm going to buy something, I want paperwork for it. You know the not the deed. What is it called? It's like when you own a car. I want the paperwork. I don't want something that they don't have the paperwork for. The parents with little to no education, questionable IQs, fully pulled off the perfect crime. Yeah, that's another. In the beginning, Honeybee, in the beginning of Summer Wells, I was like, oh, these people are going to be caught within a week, within a month. But yeah, title. That's it. Plus the title. I'm not. I don't want nothing without a title. That's trouble. But yeah, he doesn't mention camper anymore because his sister repoed the damn thing. It's that's probably what happened. But it's crazy. The week of summer missing, I thought it was going to be settled right away. I really thought that, and here it is 5 years later. And I thought someone would slip, but these motherfuckers, no one slipped yet. It's amazing. He doesn't mention the camp anymore because his sister repoed the damn thing and kicked his nasty ass out. Yeah, it was probably disgusting too. Do we really know where Ernie is? I don't think he's in Tennessee. He says he's in New York. He's not in New York. I actually think he's still in Kentucky, but that's just my opinion. I think he's in Kentucky. He says he's in New York, or he's going to New York, or he's going to. He doesn't even know where he is. I don't think he knows where he is. I really don't think so. A pink slip is good, but I still rather have the title. The title is gold. It's gold because you don't have a title. Uh, that thing could be that thing could be involved in murders and shit. So I want something with a title. But that's the story on the camper. And like I said, if you think it's easy to get one in a week, it's really not. Believe me. I have. Let me see. Well, what do you call it? Just Flies just mentioned she's been looking. I'm looking. Angelo's looking. I got Mags looking. I got like 5 people looking. He's at a place in. He's Misty Rose. Hello, thank you for coming in the chat. He's at a place in Jackson, Kentucky. Yeah, I'm saying he's still in Kentucky. Hey, Redheaded Storm, how are you? Everybody's coming in now. Thanks for coming in, Redheaded Storm. Can you all please hit that like, please, 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 please? Think about this, Honeybee. As much as they both have been drunk off their asses on a YouTube panel, one of them would have set up 5 years, no slip ups. They don't know anything. Exactly. Not even. Yeah, I know, Sydney Lou. I got blocked. I got timed out over there. He's lying. PG's lying. They're all lying. It's ridiculous. All it is cash, cash and run, cash and run. That's all it is. I got timed out over there, so it's fucked up. It really is. And then I didn't even get timed out for saying something bad. All I said was, "Oh boy, here come the lies again." That's not bad? And Wheel said something, and she got timed out. So, but yeah, it's all lies. People, he's gonna have armed people at the cemetery. Yes, I know, armed people, right? It's this man is insane. He really is. There's something wrong with him. There really is something wrong with this man. He's going to have armed people at the cemetery. I'm sure. I'm sure Hawkins is going to like that, or what's his name, Detective Truitt. He's going to love that. Tell K. Stevens, I'm going there. Do you think he and KKD are laid up together, sucking each other off, or is he really with his family there? I think he's with KKD. I really do. I'm thinking they're together. But what do I know? What do I know? I think he's definitely with KKD. That's all I gotta say on that one. They're definitely together, and I'm sure they're doing the wild thing. I am sure they're doing that wild, nasty thing. You know, because it's in a pickle jar now. So, but he's got an IQ of 12. He does. It's definitely an IQ of 12. Cindy is so messed up and beyond crazy. It is. Wait, that's definitely what is for Ernie. He drops Summer Wells. Yeah, that's what he does. Well, think about you all. He's a felon. He can't be in the presence of weapons. Yeah, he can't be, but he will be. Let's see. I'm missing a lot in the chat. Let me get down in that chat there. Where are we at? Yeah, he's got an IQ at 12. That's definitely here we go. What's this now? Let's see, Ash. Oh, you know they are an insects and they're with them and they are taking turns being food. It's a threesome there. It's a threesome. That's definitely what it is for Ernie. He drops Summer Wells and picks her up when it's convenient for him, and that makes me mad and sad. Poor Summer had people who abused her since birth, in my opinion. Yep, you're absolutely right. I can't wait to see it played out either. I really can't. And I think Ernie knows a lot more than what he's saying. Actually, I kind of, in my opinion, and I think he knows and I think he was involved. Sorry to say it, but I really do. I really think he knows something or he was involved in something. I can't see Summer just walking away down the driveway by herself. Yeah, well, Redhead Storm, he lies. His lies are his truth. That's what it is. We know they're lies, but in his mind, it's truth. You know, like he knows Trump, or he works for Trump, or he was a fucking bounty hunter. Actually, the other day he said he was a great. They're talking about the cemetery, and then he says, "Yeah, well, actually, when I was 17, I used to dig graves for a living." I'm like, "What? You never said that before. Now all of a sudden you're saying it. You're digging graves for a living? Come on, dude. Get off of it." I still say, I don't care what anybody says. I think he's doing drugs, if you ask me. I really do. I really do think that. I just hate what he does for Summer. I just hate what he does for Summer and her brothers. Her parents have played as many games as Ernie as PJ. Yep, you're right. But you know what? This is the way I look at it, boys. Let's say she is passed away and she's with her real father up in heaven. Uh, I'm happy for that because she didn't need to be abused the way she was abused. And for her brothers, once they reach 18, they're going to be, their mind might still be, thinking bad, but I think they're going to be okay. Hopefully, I pray they're going to be okay. I could see them doing a Netflix thing or writing a book, something like that. It seems there's a lot of people who are involved or at least know more. Well, Redhead Storm, what I'm saying is everybody in that area knows. They all know. Jody Sue, everybody, Fred, they all know. Laughing my fucking ass off, skunk. I am skunk. A skunk, Ash is skunk, all right? I wasn't I wasn't so sure about that, Ash. I could never imagine getting rid of my pecker. Being standing up is a matter of pride for me. You too, Cindy. He needs to be locked away permanently. I agree. Definitely in a mental asylum, and a padded cell is my guess. His danger to society. He is. He lies alone is dangerous. Someone to lie like he does is definitely a mental case. Cindy, I totally 100% agree with you. I like the way you think. You're thinking just like me. Uh, I think he should be. I think they should bring the Saint Asylums back. I really do. Reddit Storm, do you really think somebody's going to turn over a briefcase with $100,000 in it? Hell no, Redstone. I mean Redstone. I keep on calling you Redstone. Hell no, Redheaded Storm. There's no way. No way. There was no such David. There was no. The team is his mods. Team is mods. The investigators, they're his mods. I was there. I was there. Ask anybody. Ask Renee. We were his team. We were his investigators. There is no investigators. He knows no policemen. When he says the police just called them, police do not just randomly call people to give out evidence. Come on, stupid. Really? If she has passed, her legacy is going to be YouTube freaks. Yep. The oldest is about uh the oldest is about to age out. Okay, good. I hope he has some place to go besides that hill. I I don't think he's going to go to that hill. I hope not. I could be wrong. I think he could be well taken care of, but with other families, there's families who want kids. Uh, I don't think. I heard that he wants to go back home, but I don't think he should. I think he should definitely be. He'll be taken over uh, by someone. Some family would want him. No evidence of abduction. No, there's none. Maybe we will have a bakery shortage, in the near future, and Mother Nature could take care of that problem for us, Charlie K. Yep, you're right. You could be. It could be. How is he going to wiggle out of that? Like redhead storm. He wiggles out of every lie that he says. His team is the dumb and dumbest over there. Yep. But like I said, Cindy, there is no team. The team is the mods, and they're dumber and dumber. I used to be part of that team, and I was embarrassed. Fucking guy. Let me get back and caught up here. But like I said, they are dumb and dumbers. If there was a movie, they'd be their part 4 movie. Actually, if they made One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Ernie could probably play the leader in that movie. He could play the Jack Nicholson part. He would fit right in. I hope and pray every day that folks have one the oldest not to talk to Woodle, but I swear to God, yeah, he doesn't need. And let me tell you something. There'll be some good paydays for him. These YouTubers, these excuse me, these maniacs, they'll pay for him to be interviewed. They will pay him, and that's where he needs to be staying away from because he could get a nice big book deal. Is it worth it? No, because he lost his family. It's not worth it, but it does. It'll help him move on. He can leave and hide somewhere, which I think what I think is the Boat brothers should do a book or a story or whatever, and just live together for the rest of their lives and far away from a different state and not be in touch with their parents. That would be the best thing for them to do. But that's just me. They everybody. We're not letting him get away with lies. It's his people and PG's people that are getting away. They're letting get away with lies. Nobody, if you notice, like when he does a live, none of his mods say, "Ernie, you're wrong there. You're lying, Ernie." And I used to know he was lying, and I was a mod, but I never said a word. It's the brainwashing. It's the creators enabling him. Yep, enabling him all that love money that much. Yep, he's in love with money. He doesn't even like women. He'd rather have the money over women or men. Uh, and these people who put him on their panels love it even more because they're making money. You don't think fucking Brooks made money off of that live? You don't think PG's making money off of the live that he's on? Come on, man. If they had an award for the biggest weirdo, I know at least five. Yeah, I can tell you two right now, Ernie and KKD. They're the top two. Oh, Degenerate is in here? I'm sorry, Degenerate. I didn't see you, bro. I didn't see you, brother. I didn't see you come in. Anyways, how's it going, Degenerate? I'm sorry that your video got taken down because I was actually getting into it. I was enjoying it, and it sucks. PG lies like Ernie, exactly. They're two peas in a pod. And even you know who's all right? She doesn't really get involved in the cases. Oh, what's her name? You did sneak in, Degenerate. What's up, brother? How you doing? I hope you're doing all right. How's the family? How's the little one? I hope you're having a blast. I hope you're loving family life to get away from this shit. 29th counter. That's okay. Good. That's even better. You know what? Hopefully he loses his channel uh because of all the challenges, all the strikes. Charlie, when you was a mod, did you have to send them your ID? I know it. He used to be very strict with that. Very strict with that. No, I didn't. No way. I told him hell no. Hell no. No, I didn't. I'm not. I could be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I was born that night, and I wasn't born last night. But no, never. He was asking for IDs before I became a mod, and then he got called out on it. Video will be backed up. Awesome, Tejan. Awesome. Like I said, I love coming to your channel. I do. I actually the other night I stopped my live to go over to your channel. I stopped my live just to go to your channel. I'm like, all right, Tejan's live. I'm out of here. Good night, folks. At first you weren't, but I guess Ernie went live, so I went live. But then I was like, oh, I'm out of here. Tejan's on. Yeah. No. But what I don't understand, Floyd, he gave my name when he got arrested, and he said that I think the cop said that he gave a social security number or the Secret Service, but it was the wrong social security number. They actually called me up too. I don't know how they got my phone number, but they called me up saying that he did use your name. So, Ernie, stop using my name when you get caught. Be a man. Yeah, I think that was a bullshit joke because he never charged me for a wrench. I wouldn't give him a fucking dollar for a wrench if you asked me. I think that was just all the bullshit. Come on. Who's gonna pay really? Who's gonna pay $29 to well, who's gonna pay $29 for a wrench? Dejan. Dejan, you wanna see why I like pissing them off? Did you see my new name? Dejan. I changed my name. Angelo adopted me, so now Angelo's my stepdad. My new name is Charlie K. Stevens. I was adopted by Angelo. He gave your name and his social security number. Yep. Yep. He gave my name. Yep. They actually called me up. I don't even know how they got my number, but that don't use my name, Ernie. Don't do it. I will fucking file charges on you. I don't care what kind of charges, but I will get one. So Dejan, that was me and Angelo. So we had to do that. So he's now my stepdad, and I'm older than him, but he's still my stepdad. And that's why I went into PG's chat. He did see that I wrote something. I was like, "Hey, Ernie, hey little buddy, how are you?" And once he read it, you could tell he read it. He was like silent. He couldn't say anything. So I know it got to him. But it's crazy the shit that goes on. I could you only imagine what goes on in his head? I can't. I can't imagine that. Yeah, I gotta cut these fucking cigarettes out. That's what makes me even cough even worse. I actually sent away for the fucking patches. I'm naming a new channel, Viper's Goon 101. Oh God, DJ, you crack me up too. But that should be a charge, you know. Him using my name, that should be a charge, isn't that, DJ? False false identity. He should have been arrested for that. Out of all people, he uses my name. Really? I still can't get over that. And again, they called me up, and I don't even know how they had my number. It was hi Tigers, we see you. Yeah, hi Tigers, we see you. Yep, Ernie's a liar. Yep. Yeah, impersonation. There's got to be a charge for that. Oh, what do you call it? Must have ended, but she goes on for hours. Anyways, well, I know Tiger Mom is watching. You know the brown eyes. I know she's watching. So funny. I still can't get over that one either. How she goes. I cared for Tiger Mom. I cared for her a lot, but that's over and done with. Now it's kind of out of time, but I bet Ernie gave him the number. No, maybe. Maybe. You could be. I didn't even think about that. You could be right. I'm sure they had his phone and they probably found my name in his phone. That's right. You could be right, bro. But it came up, no number, no nothing. It just came unknown caller. And I never answered those. For that reason, I answered that one day. And I forgot the guy's name who I spoke to, but he said, we have somebody here that knows you, Ernest Max Shell. I said, unfortunately, I know him. He goes, well, do you know he's using your name? And he used your phone number, or he gave us your phone number. We just wanted you to be aware. And I said, I appreciate it. No, that's not me. I'm here at home. I'm in Illinois. I'm nowhere near him. And he was like, okay, thank you. Thank you for accepting my phone call. If we need you in the future, would you, we'll give you a call. I said, yeah, yeah, sure. So, Flies, do you think that was premeditated in case he was caught? Or that's why he gave you that channel? That's the reason why. He didn't actually, excuse me, Flies, he didn't give me the channel. I was just an administrator. Uh, he made me administrator, and he had a feeling he was going to get caught. And that's why he let me take over. Well, take over. I was an administrator. Uh, but it was so funny because he said that he wanted rest and relaxation, but he knew he was going to get taken taken away, and he was on there every night anyway. So crazy. The way he did Tiger Mama, the last she was up on a panel and accused her using and tore her down was disgusting. Then she went back and would have took up for her. I would have took up for her if she had. Flies, I can't understand that. I can't. And I'm telling you, Flies, you knew I cared for her. I really did. We talked every day on the phone, text every day on the phone. And once I seen Brown Eyes in Ernie's chat, I knew immediately it was her. I knew immediately it was her, just the way she wrote. And it was sad because she was crying. She was torn down. She was crying. I'm surprised she didn't end up in the hospital after that one. She was definitely torn down and crying, and that actually broke my heart. But now, uh, I can't stick up for her, and I'm gonna tell her. She's lying about things that she's saying to people in Ernie's chat, like she never sent nudes. She sure as hell did send nudes. So, but that's on that one. You did. You was just like a couple for the longest time. Yeah, it was. Let me see. February. It was on Valentine's Day, and that's when what's her face was. I forgot her name. Luna. It was a Luna. She did all the dances on Friday or Saturday nights, and that's what I asked her. She was having a Valentine's Day party, and I asked her to dance. It was a internet fling. We never met each other. I wanted to, but she didn't want me to come there. So I knew it was going downhill after that. She didn't want me there for some reason. I She said because of her ex boyfriend, her ex husband, they drive up and down bothering her. So that was it. All because she asked for help with water or something. Yeah, she had no sink. She had no running water. She was using a microwave to cook food. She had no stove. It was all unhooked. But she had no water to even take a shower bath. She would hand wash herself with buckets of water. She would buy gallons of water. Yeah, it's her loss. It is, skunk. So she's built like a 10-year-old little boy. Only Ernie would want to see her nudes. Yeah, it's whatever. It is her loss. So I would have, I would have done all right, but whatever. That's hearsay and done. So there's no more of that. Uh, anyways, get off of the Tiger Mama shit. But I did. I felt bad for her that one day, especially when she admitted too much, and I was actually texting her and messaging her, get off, get off, get off, get off of there, stop it, and she didn't listen. So I tried. I did try. So and now look where she is, kissing her ass. Yeah, moving along. I'm getting upset over it, but moving along. Next topic. But anyways, so how's the weather out there? Oh shit. Floyd, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You know, I know there's things going on with you, but how are you doing? Are you all right? I know some of the deals with you, not everything, but some. But I hope you're feeling okay. I also pray for you. Okay. Uh, Somebody told me some things about you. It's not bad things either. She was a good friend of yours, and she told me what you were dealing with. So just checking to see if you are okay. Hopefully you are, but I pray for you also, boys. But anyways, anybody else got anything to say? Who's winning the Super Bowl this year? The Jets, the New York Jets. I know you're gonna laugh at that. I'm a diehard New York Jets fan. I can tell you who isn't winning it. Yeah, the Jets. I'm a big New York Jet fan. I'm a New York Met fan, and that's it. It's hot as snail's ass here. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I am not real healthy. Needed another surgery, but that's just my life nowadays. I'm sorry to hear that, Flies. Very sorry to hear that. Cindy Lou. Ernie only wants people he can mind control, and it's weak. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. He just wants weak people. That's what he wants. He loves weak people who will do anything. But like I said, Skunk, it's I love the New York Jets. I was always a diehard Jet fan, and I know they're gonna lose. Every year I say, wait until next year. Wait until next year. Wait until next year. I think I've been saying that the last 20 years. Who do you think's gonna win, Skunk? Kansas City again? Oh, I wish I was at that wedding. That I could tell you about. Could you imagine me and at Kelsey's wedding? Oh my lord. That was the wedding of the century. I'm willing to give him a chance. This last time he got out of jail, but that flew out the window when he done Shannon the way he did and never given another chance. Oh, you're talking about Ernie. I thought he was going to be good. He was good for a week when he got out of jail, and then after that, psh, he turned worse. So I don't think jail will help him. I really don't think so. Jail will not help him. It will make him worse. It definitely will make him worse. He proved that already. But he did do good for a week. And don't forget, he's changing his channel. You know, he's going to be doing something different now. He's going to be changing. He's always changing. Once he gets all that cash, well, Joe Namath isn't coming out of that locker room, so the Jets have no chance. So now, you ain't kidding on that one. You definitely ain't kidding. Did you know? Here's a little thing. Did you know who was Joe Namath was the first football player to bring a blow dryer in the locker room? Did you know that, Skunk? Joe Namath was the first NFL player to bring a blow dryer into the locker room. I think I made the Super. I think I made the Super Bowl. I think I made the money the Super Bowl brought in. We all would be living on Easy Street for a while. Yeah, heck yeah. Huh. Shit, man, look at the contracts these football players are making. Baseball players, football players. It's crazy. I don't know who will win the Super Bowl, but I sure the fuck hope it's not the Chiefs. I'm getting sick of the Chiefs. I really am. I mean, they're a great team, but Kansas City just give it to somebody else. Give it to someone who hasn't won. That's what I'm saying. I think it's more exciting when the underdog wins, who hasn't won in a long time, like the Jets. Let the Jets win it this year. Hey, Skunk, maybe if we dream it, it will be true. No, he was a little before my time. Yeah, he was the first football player to bring in a blow dryer. He used to do the commercials, shampoo commercials. He did. Oh shit! It was one of the shampoo commercials he did. But I tell you, if you really look at his stats, I think Joe Namath was more lucky winning that Super Bowl than anything because his stats weren't that good to be a great quarterback. I think he became, uh, a national hero because he won the Super Bowl for the Jets, but he wasn't actually that great of a quarterback. Oh, did you all hear him say he would pay? Yeah, but yeah, I said that before in the beginning. I said that before when I first went live, Cindy, that he would pay. I agree, and you don't even want to know how I feel about Tom fucking Brady. Oh, Tom Brady's a crybaby. He said that he would pay three people. He would pay them $300 a piece. He'd pay for their traveling, and he would pay for the poly test. So right then and there, I was like, okay, here come the lies, and then I got what do you call it? Joe passed not too long ago. Yeah, he passed. He was a good looking guy, Joe Namath. That I have to say. And no, I'm not gay, but he was a good looking guy. A very nice man. Oh, he is still alive? Joe Namath is still alive? I thought he passed. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, Tom Brady's just a crybaby. Uh, the one guy who I really liked who was on the Jets, he's a born again Christian now. He's always on he's always on the Robinsons podcast. What the hell was his name? They never gave him a chance. He also played baseball too. Uh, Come on, Skunk, help me out with this one. He played, I think, one or two seasons. They never gave him a chance, the Jets, and then I think he quit or he got canned, and then he went to play baseball too. I think he played for the Mets farm team also. Oh yeah, I thought he was still alive. Died. I'm sorry. I thought he died. Oh, sorry, I'm not feeling well still. No, according to Wikipedia, he's still alive. Oh wow, damn. But what was the other quarterback? Do you know who I'm talking about, Skunk? He played for the Jets. The Jets never really gave him a chance. They never made him play like a full game or make him a starting quarterback. In my book, he would have been a really good quarterback. And then he went to play for the Mets farm team. I think it was for a season. And now he's a Christian. He started his own Christian church, and he's always on the Robinsons Christian podcast. Tebow. Yep, yeah, Tebow. Oh, you didn't like Tim Tebow? Tebow was good, man. They never gave him a chance. The Jets never gave him a chance. They never gave him a chance. They never put him in as starting quarterback. I think he would have been good. Uh, Honeybee, dang it! I heard a lighter flick. Now I want a cigarette. My last one was March 14th, 2022. It must have been from me. Sorry about that, Honeybee. Because I use lighters. I'm sorry about that. Cindy Lou, well, he's saying he is going to do all these things. What are all the dumb and dumbers going to do when none of it happens? They will continue to be more dumb and dumber. You're absolutely right, Cindy. Every year. No, Honeybee, don't you dare. Don't. I will ban you from this channel if I find out you're smoking. Do not run out to buy a pack. You better not. Okay, good. Because I will take you away your wrench. I'll ban you. And you know I like you, so don't do that, please. Nah, FT bum too. He was good. Have a good night, Charlie, everybody. Hey, Izzy. You too. Good night, Izzy. Feel better. I'm still praying for you too, Izzy. Thanks for stopping in too. Appreciate it. I do appreciate you. Do have a good night. Everybody has a good night. We're just talking about Ernie, of course, and Ernie and what's her name? PG. How old is this PG lady? Does anybody know her age? Because she sounds really young. But I heard she was old. I just like Tim Tebow because he beat my Simoles 4 straight years. That's no reason to dislike him. So that means you know he's a good yeah, I would kill you too, all right? Because I'm part of your family, so I would kill you too. Uh that's why you don't like Tim Tebow. In all reality, though, I think he would have been good for the Jets. I really do. But the Jets ruined his career. Misty Rose, he has an escape plan working now, saying that they want to give him a restraining order. He's working on a plan. No, she's old. Yeah, I know. 121. Yeah, and she said she had a baby. What happened to the baby? You don't hear the baby crying anymore. Or you never did hear a baby crying. But I know she's old. She sounds like she's 18, 19. Joey was good in college system at Florida. He never amounted to anything in NFL. That's because Skunk. The Jets never gave him a chance. All right. All right there, Skunky boy. You know I'm kidding with you. I think he would have been good. You're probably right. He was good in the college system. A lot of football players in the college system, they're great, but then they come into the NFL, it's a whole different ball game. Especially your first game. You know you're getting hit hard when you're coming into your first NFL game, and you know that veteran's going to be right on your ass, pounding you to the dirt. I wish you welcome to the NFL, they say. But you could be right. He probably would have. It was good there. So, but I actually been starting to, when I moved to Tennessee and Illinois, I started watching college football, and I actually like it better. The only reason why is because people, the players in college, they want to make it to the NFL, so they'll play a lot more outstanding. Now, when you talk about NFL players get lazy. They don't want to get hurt. Even though I've seen a ton of football players get hurt pretty bad, but they don't go out of their way like they did in college. College is a way of getting into it. So you're going to play rough. You're going to play tough. You're going to play good. But once you make it to the NFL, it changes, in my opinion. Uh, He needs to be hard in the pulpit ministering to kids. That's where he can make the biggest impact, not on the center. Yeah, he is. He's actually ministering now. He's got his own ministry, and he should be doing that to kids. But he's always on. He's always a guest on. He's always a guest on the Robinsons. You know, the Duck Dynasties. They got their own podcast, Christian podcast, and he's good friends with them too. But you're right. I agree with you on that one, Skunk. I do. Misty Rose. What did Misty Rose say? Who? Misty Rose. Misty Rose. Yeah, who's got a restraining order, Misty Rose? Didn't you say they gave him a restraining order? Is she still on chat, Misty? Misty Rose. Running out to buy a pack now. All these things. She said that he was getting a restraining order. Now, was it Ernie getting a restraining order, or Skunky. The college players used to try to make it now with the NIL, and the players making more money than the coaches. They don't care if they make it to the NFL. Yep, you're right about that or not. No, Ernie told PG they wanted to give him one. Good, good. Which is probably a lie. What they should do is just arrest his fucking ass. That's what they should do. Ernie is saying Don and Candace are wanting to put restraining orders on him. They should do that too. Good. Good. What they should do is just arrest his ass. That's just my opinion. Just arrest him. Put him in jail. That's where he belongs anyway. A padded cell. Yep. I know if I was Don, I'd be doing that. I'd be taking him to court. I would definitely get an RO order, without a doubt. He's dangerous. Who knows what Ernie would do to Don? Excuse me. Who knows what Ernie would do to Don? Because Ernie said he would fucking deck him. So he would hit him. So, I'm not sticking up for Don or Candace, but they have the right to do that. So they should. In my opinion, they should definitely do that. I totally agree with that. I can't believe. Well, she'll be on for hours. So the Wills should give Ernie a season desist order and a restraining order for Christmas. Sometimes those season desist orders it's just a fucking waste of paper. A restraining order, yes. That definitely they should do. The Wells, Skunk, you always amaze me. The shit that you come out with. Were you ever a comedian, Skunk? You should be a comedian. Actually, that's what I always wanted to open up, was a comedy place. And where I'm at here, there's no comedy shops at all here. None. It's crazy. Ever since I've been off of drugs and been clean from crack cocaine and being away from Ernie, my mind is a lot fresher now, and I'm thinking about all these things, business things to do. I think about it, but the funny thing is, I need the money to apply my thinking about it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? He's setting up the reason he can't follow through on his plan. Yeah, this is his fallout now, Redheaded Storm. This is how he's going to fall out. He's going to blame it on the trolls. He's going to blame it on Don and Candace that he got a restraining order. He can't do nothing, but all those people gave him cash apps, memberships. So he made a ton of money. So now this is his way out. That's it. We all knew it. We all guessed it. We all knew he wasn't going to do shit. It was just like I call it, a cash and run. Cash and run. Thank you, Redhead Storm. Thanks. But yeah, my head is so much clearer now. Mostly because of that, with being with Ernie and then the fucking drugs too. But I think a lot clearer. It feels like my brain, if it's possible, that my brain healed. Not that I have, a big brain and I'm smart, but it actually feels like I healed. I think a lot more. No, I've never been a comedian. I don't like crowds. If I open up a comedy shop, would you come and perform? I won't have an audience. Just you. It'll just be you. And I won't use your name, Skunk, because then people will know it was you. And that'll be a dox at my comedy club. You don't like crowds. You would be good as a comedian. Seems like with all the threats he has made on the internet, it would be federal charges or at least terroristic threatening. Flies, that's why Flies. That's why Angelo says keep proof of everything. Keep proof of everything. Send it in. Send it in. They're gonna do something. And it's not gonna be, it'll be a while, but they're not gonna. They're gonna do something. Believe me. That's why you gotta save. People gotta save everything, dates, times, names, everything. It's got to be very clear. If Ernie found out what happened this summer, his gravy train would end. Redhead Storm. That's most creators who are on this case don't want Summer found because that's their bank. That's the money in their bank. I've said this for years. That's why I never covered Summer. I didn't want to be one of those people. Floyd says Ernie plays the victim well, yes, and gets people to believe he is being bullied and stalked when it's the other way around. Bingo, Flies. Bingo. I was there, and that's what he does. And his crying acts, it's it's all an act. He's not really crying. It's all an act. We should email Fleet Editors and try to get them to sponsor Ernie's channel or KKD's channel, whoever his channel is in. That's true. He knows what he's doing. His words, it's just right where he can have plausible diability. Yes, yep. Flies, you're absolutely right, Flies. I tell you, you know him. You know him like a book. You definitely know what he's playing, and I agree with everything you're saying because I know it too. I know his games. I've been there. I've been there. I've been behind the scenes that he says there's no behind the scenes. There is behind the scenes. I've been in his Tiger chats, uh, the bullshit that went on. There would be fights in the Tiger chats. That's how bad it was getting. Because some people were saying Ernie's doing a bad thing, and some people were saying no, he's doing a good thing. But Ernie actually caused all these fights. He wanted us to fight. Cindy is already setting up his next grip. I mentioned, yep. Yeah, now he's going to go after Sebastian. Fucking loser. And then he'll collect money on that. And the same thing is going to happen. The trolls. It's all the trolls' fault. They ruined it for everybody. I could have done it. I could have done this. I could have done that. Ernie, just, you know what? Get some help, please, Ernie. I'll ask you one more time. I'll probably say it again, but please, you need help, brother. I shouldn't even call you brother, but you need help. You need a mental evaluation, definitely. Stat. Go get help. Go listen to what your sister said. Your sister said get off YouTube and she will pay you whatever you needed. Man, I would have took that offer in a heartbeat. I would have threw my laptop out the window and stayed right off of YouTube. Your own sister offered to pay you to get off YouTube. That's crazy. He's always got, yeah, he always has a scam going. Always. Flies. Seth won't have that. Seth has given up heads up about Ernie from what I understand. Yeah, I think Cindy, I think actually I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but I think Angelo got in touch with Seth. And I've heard not from Angelo, but Seth doesn't want nothing to do with Ernie. He will send them right back home or he'll hang up on the phone. That's the worst thing to do is have Ernie going in talking to Seth. Yeah, I remember that, Flies. Yep. When Nick and Jimbo sent the gift to him, his Tiger Chat believed him. Yep. The shit. You know, if we had a book writer like Angelo, Angelo should actually write a book on YouTube. Actually, like from now until it should be all about YouTube with different names. Because Angelo's a good book writer. I actually thought about it, but I'm not a good writer. I mean, my English language, and I'm going to admit, I'm not. I'm not a major in English and language or where to put my periods or my capitals or my question marks. I just, when I'm texting in chat, I just write. I don't give a shit. But you could write a fucking bestseller out of this community. It could definitely be a bestseller. I would love to see Seth Rage on him. Oh, so would I. I would love to see that with words, of course. I don't think Ernie can scream at South or double talk him. Yeah, Flores, I agree with that. Seth, I would love to see that interview. I could tell you one thing about Ernie, though. I have to admit, you know, I'll call him out on his bullshit, but there's two things that I admit are true about Ernie. When Ernie first came out, he was funny. He was a very funny guy. When he first, we used to have a lot of fun in his chats and everything in his lives, but he changed on that. And what was the other thing? He's a good fighter. I seen him fight. He fights well. You write it, Charlie, and I'll edit it. Okay, okay, Red Storm. You know how to edit? Because I will write it. I will write. If you do that, I'll do it. We could be partners on it. We'll both have our YouTube names on it. But if you're down with that, I'm down with that. Give me a hell yeah if you're down with it. Just say hell yeah, and then I'll know, and then I'll start. He reached out to Brandy, and thank goodness she knew he was down and shut him down. Good. Yeah, that would be the worst thing is for Ernie to help. Let me tell you something. I don't have kids, but if one of my kids were missing, the last person I would call is Ernie. And I think that lady Rebecca, I think Ernie wanted to help her, and Rebecca was on a shot. Okay, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Rebecca was on Ernie's live, and Ernie wanted to help her, and she just dropped as soon as she heard all about what was going on in chat. She just left, and she's got a great channel too. Yeah, he would be a dynamite public speaker if he's doing it for the good, without a doubt. A good emotional, what do you call those speakers? A good, not emotional, good supportive speaker. They make some good money. Those guys too. Sadly, he goes at these parents at their weakest moments. Yep, he does. Look what he did with Melanie Candace. This is way in the beginning. Way in the beginning. And I'm sorry, but Don and Candace, in my opinion, they're just some weird ass fucking parents because supposedly they had parties, drug parties, and sex parties, supposedly, in my opinion, allegedly, that they had sex parties and drug parties almost every weekend. And the kids were there. How sick is that? There's some badass parents. They had those weird parties every weekend. And I heard it was packed. So maybe someone got missing that way. No one knows. Maybe they know she got missing that way and they're not saying, but that could have happened. That's could be a good point of that happening. So, but just y'all hit the like, share, subscribe. Come on, give a small guy a break. It is sad, Redhead Storm. It's very sad. And supposedly, CPS or whatever they call them down there, they knew all about this shit. CPS, I think, was there the day before or 2 days before she disappeared. And could you imagine if they took the kids then? Summer would be here safe if they did. I think they were there the day before or 2 days before Summer disappeared. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So, Skunk, I've just emailed Fleet Edmonds and said this. Do you guys ever think about sponsoring someone? I know a YouTube creator that uses your product frequently. They would be the best candidate for you. Oh God. Oh, it's DCS. Okay. DCS. That's okay. Cool. Cool, Redhead Storm. We'll do that. We will do that. I'll start. That's a good one, Skunk. Oh God. I wonder if they're gonna reply to you. It's okay, so it's DCS, but weren't they there like a day or 2 days before that someone disappeared? Flies, do you know about that? I could have sworn I heard that. Now, if they were, uh, someone could still be around here today. She'd be, you know, she'll be around. But that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Like I said, I really, in the beginning, that's what made me. I used to watch YouTube just for the music, and then uh, who came into my? I think it was the animal lady. What's her name? The farm lady. She came into my feed, and then I started watching PG, and then I started watching rap, and I actually came from rap's community. Thank God I was involved in that shit. So I went to one loser to another loser. But I first started out with rap, and then I went into Ernie's. And so one loser to another loser. But the laws for CPS and DCS need overhauling. The rules are for refunction of the parents, not really for the kids. Yes, Don said they was. Okay. See, they were there a day or two before. Man, if they do reply to me, I'll be sure to give them his name, email, address. Excellent. That's good. Good, Skunk. Excellent. I'll give you a round of applause for that one. CPS and DCS, etc., has rules, and sadly, they are overworked and unfunded. I know it's a shame, Lois. It really is a shame. But let me tell you something. When Chris went over there, Chris Donahue or whatever, Chris, whatever his name is, the investigator, the real investigator, the real cop. Wow, Charlie, you had a hard on YouTube start. Yeah, I have definitely without a doubt. I had Storm. I had it hard. Uh, when I seen those, when Chris there, McDonough, that's the name, McDonough. When he went in there filming, I was like, these people live in this house. These kids live in this basement. You got to be fucking kidding me. Because I don't know if I was the DCS or whatever it is, CPS, DCS, I would have took the kids myself. That's why I guess I could never be one of them, and I could never be a cop because I would beat the shit out of both of those if I was a cop. I wish people would stop assuming she's dead. Has everyone ever heard the name Jace Lee Dungan kidnapped about it? Yes, I have. I don't like that either because I just say if she is. If she is, she's up with a real father in heaven. And if she's not, excuse me, and if she's not, hopefully she's with a great family who loves her and she has brothers and sisters. Yes, Elizabeth Smart, that happened to her also. And she was scared to run. They brainwashed her. They would go shopping with them and they brainwashed her into not running away. She tried to in the beginning, but he brainwashed her. Excuse me. Again, excuse me. It sucks having a cold. It did. And then trying to talk while you're coughing. So I apologize to you guys, but I felt like going live and talking about this bullshit. Yeah, Elizabeth Smart. Wasn't she gone for like 20 years or something like that shit? Then then you get weirdos like Ernie calling in bogus crap that takes away precious time, resources for a child. Yes, they make these stupid ass phone calls that ties up a lot of good police work, and they're always saying that, I got to turn on the air. Hopefully it won't affect the sound. Let me know if it affects the sound. Uh, they what do you call it? They say that LE's not doing nothing, TBI's not doing nothing, uh, FBI's not doing nothing. They don't tell people. Don't tell nothing. They don't say nothing. I just hope you don't have to fart when you cough. Uh, they're not going to tell people what kind of evidence they have. They won't do that. No law enforcement would do that. They don't even tell the parents. I mean, they'll tell them some things, but they don't tell them everything. It's crazy. These people are nuts. How do they know that they're not doing anything? How does Ernie know this? Does Ernie have the inside scoop that they're doing nothing? Come on, Ernie. Be smart. Don't be stupid. It gets me so aggravated sometimes with his stupidity. Oops. Yeah, they're doing nothing. Only Ernie knows that. They're doing nothing. You don't know what they're doing, Ernie. So cut it out. Stop trying to be the hero. You're not the hero. I just hope you don't have to. Okay, I read that already. People are making big deal out of Candace talking shit about not wanting Selma found. Why the hell would she care at this point? Even if she is found alive, she won't be placed with Don and Candace. That's true. Uh, I think they took that and twisted that around. I think that she was saying it's not, she didn't want Summer found. I think she's just sick and tired of hearing about Summer. That's in my opinion. I'm not sticking up for Candace, but that's what I think. I think they just twisted the words. Right. Unlike Ernie, they don't announce their plans. Exactly, Redhead Storm. They don't even tell the parents. You know how many investigations the parents don't know shit? They tell them what they want them to know. They don't tell them everything. So Ernie, stop your bullshit. They just got one shot at conviction. And besides, why bless what they know? Have to keep it close in case what what they know brings her home. Exactly. And if there is a trial, you don't want the defense attorneys knowing what kind of evidence they do have. You know what I mean, Flies? So they're not going to come out with any of the news or any of this just breaking news. I hate when YouTubers go breaking news, new evidence, bullshit, and then you never come out with the new evidence. It's just a fucking attempt to get people in the chat. That's all it is. I'll say breaking news when it's about Ernie. That's about it. I can't imagine anything worse as a mother than having a redheaded storm. Like I said, I have no kids. I can't imagine it, but I could tell you one thing: if it was my kid that was missing, like Summer, and the sheriff, and right, and the sheriff told me not to look, bullshit. I'm looking. I'm looking in there. That's what I'm saying, Flies. That's what I'm thinking. So they twist everything that everybody says. It's not just Candace, but it's everybody. It's Flies. Let's use you. They'll twist your words around. They'll twist redheaded storm words around, and everybody in Ernie's chat believes that. They believe what Ernie says. Like when I don't know if everybody knows my child has passed, or at least I know where she is. Floyd, I'm sorry to hear that. I never even knew that. All the years I've known you, I never knew that, and I'm so sorry. That must be the hardest thing in the. I'm not laughing at you, Floyd. That must be the hardest thing in the world, is to lose a child. Breaking news: Ernie has AIDS. All right, now wait a second. Here's the question. Everybody's saying AIDS. Yeah, I'm sorry, Flies. Everybody's saying AIDS, but I thought it was HIV. Did it turn into AIDS now since he's not taking his medicine? Or is people just being funny and saying it's just AIDS? Because I know in the beginning it was HIV. So it takes a tad bit of truth to make your lie believable. Yeah, it does. It does. He always has he always has some truth. There's always a piece of truth in his lies. But it's mostly lies with a little of the truth. So, and that's what I'm saying about that. Uh, and the funniest is when he said the reason why he got HIV is he was climbing down a ladder. I still laugh at this one. And he fell on a bag of needles. Come on, seriously? I wouldn't wish that feeling on my worst enemy. I hear that, Floyd, and I am. I'm truly sorry about that. I can't imagine how you feel because I don't have kids, but I do know I would be heartbroken. Especially, I'll stop talking about it. I don't want to get you upset, but again, I'm sorry. I am. Tomato, 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 tomato. So okay, I could have said ass, AIDS, tail, women in here, so I refrained. Okay, tomato, tomato. All right, I got you. I got you, skunk. Yeah, but that was like the worst excuse he used was he fell on a bag of needles. That when he came out with that excuse, that was funny, man. Just come out and say you're gay. You could tell he's gay too because now he's getting all these pictures of these women hanging all over him. He's saying, "Oh, I love you, baby. Yes, this, that." Ernie, it's all an act. Just say you're gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being a lesbian. I'm a known lesbian, and I love being a lesbian. So there's not you can't. There's nothing bad about saying that. He was get he was getting his tomato busted, and that's how he got it. Yep, that's how. All I gotta say is if it hurts coming out, you know it's gonna hurt going in. So hell no, there's nothing going in my shooter. Excuse my language, ladies. Yeah, the bag of needles. Fucking, I was laughing when I heard that. I was dying. I was laughing at him falling off the ladder. Number one. Number two is I was laughing that he fell on a bag of fucking needles. So those pictures that went around of him licking the fudge popsicle after it came out was fake. I never even seen those pictures, Flies. I never seen none of those pictures. Never. I heard they were fucking disgusting. A man that takes all those pictures of himself like he does, he is gay as fuck. Cindy, I totally agree. And that's why I am 100% lesbian. I'll say it again. I am a lesbian. I love women. But yeah, you're right, though. A guy who takes that many pictures of himself is gay, definitely. Anybody with half a brain saw through Charlie. uh, saw through that lie, Charlie. At this point, everyone knows that the virus starts within minutes outside the body and virtually impossible to catch it. Yep, yep, yep. See, Ernie always says, check it twice, cut it once, or cut it once, check it twice, whatever the fuck that saying is. He never does it with that. He never did it with that. Never checked it twice with that. He should have checked it before he said anything about that shit. Really, I will see if they're still in my email and share. Sharing is caring, right? Yeah, it is. See if you still have it. All the pictures that got leaked by his ex-wife. See, I, yeah, if you can find those pictures, yeah, share. I actually now I want to see them. I didn't want to see them, but now I really do. Or the pictures that got leaked by his ex-wife after he went to jail the first time and White Boy Lockdown posted on his ex account, Charlie. I didn't see that either. I didn't see them. I never really watched White Boy. I watched him maybe once or twice. I don't know. It's not that I don't like him, just that I guess I never really got into watching him. Or I was too busy with fucking Ernie's bullshit. He should change his motto to Harder Big Daddy. All I could say is he can rock a pair of black heels. No way. Come on, really, Flies? Black heels and a red dress. Come on. Really? Are you lying? I haven't seen them either, Redhead Storm. Black heels and a red dress. Oh my lord! And what is his excuse for this? Like the basement, the basement. Everybody forgets the basement, but I still bring it up. And don't tell me, Ernie, you were drugged. You drugged yourself. You were there for a reason. You were there for a fuck fest. All right. It wasn't a birthday party. No one put something in your drink. You did it all yourself, and you can't tell me you are fucking high. No one ever mentions that. No one mentions the basement anymore. I still bring it up. I physically vomited when I saw them, Charlie. Wow, that bad, huh? It's that bad, skunk. Remember when he went live and had a handful of makeup? Yeah, I remember that too. We should have thought then what the fuck he was doing. Hey, skunk. Guess what, skunk? This is a new world record. I've been live for 1 hour and 58 minutes. 2 hours I've been live. That's a record for me, right, skunk? I'm gonna do this more often now. Yeah, it was in a basement in the movie too. Nothing, nothing's ever Ernie's fault. No, nothing at all. It's everybody else's fault. If they ever came out with a movie, that's what they should do. Make a movie on Ernie, on how not to become a fucking friend of Ernie. Ernie goes to the basement, they could call it. Like Ernest goes to jail. Ernest goes to the basement. The best is what he said he was in movies. He was filming movies in New York. But has anybody seen any of Ernie's movies? I haven't. I haven't seen him even advertised. He's training for a movie. He's got to get big for a movie. Dude, where are your fucking movies? Where are they? That's exactly the reason for the basement live, Charlie. He was drugged and brought there by women, and when he went live after he got out of jail, he said the girls left to take one of them home. Yeah, okay. He was there. He was there partying with the men. And I felt sorry for Chris because Chris even said, "I love you, Cole. Cole, I love you, Cole. Man, how could you do that, Ernie? Well, how could you be so mean to that man? He loved you. I can't believe he was in his heels in a red dress. I have to see that. He trotted right down them steps in them that heels. I guess. Oh, Flores, you're killing me. I'm dead. That's true, Cindy. He trotted right down them steps in them that heels. Oh, fuck. I did go to those kind of sites to see those types of movies. So, okay, that's TMI. Too much information there, buddy. We may not want to see those types of movies either if they do exist. I'm sure they do. 2 hours, Skunk. I'm on live 2 hours. You believe that? I think this is the longest. I got to go into Chica. Chica said she clipped me the other day. I never seen the clip yet. I got to go in there and see the clip. I promised her I would. So, because I said to these clip channels, no one ever clips my lives. Maybe it's because I don't go live that much. I don't know. I'm like you, Joey. I'm into girls only, especially one girl. Yeah, same here. That's why I call myself a lesbian. It's got to be one girl for me. I don't go around touring around. Thanks for that, Stone. It's only one girl, and I'm very very romantic to the girl I'm with. Believe that, you can believe. I don't lie on that one. I definitely don't lie on that. You could do it. You could be like Ric Flair, go all night and go a little longer. Woo! Woo! I used to love Ric Flair. He was a cool wrestler. Wrestling in those days was so much better than today. I love the old wrestling days. All right, uh, go all night and go get a little longer. But yeah, I was into wrestling in those days with Rowdy Piper, even Dead Man Walking. What's his name? Uh, those days were the best. Today it's more fake than anything. And wrestling was fake even in those days, but there was a lot more mistakes. There was a lot more blood. Now, if somebody bleeds, they hide the blood. They go to commercial break. Skunks styling and profiling. He's the man. Skunk's the man. I love when he comes into my chat. Skunk, I'm gonna have to pay you to be in my chat all the time. You make everything roll so easy. Same here, Charlie. I only got eyes for one girl, and the other girls don't matter right now. That's awesome, Skunk. That's a real man. That's cool. Your girl is lucky to have you then. But yeah, saying here, just one for me, and that's it. All right. Uh, I'm getting tired, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, I got 21 people in here. Fuck it. We'll stay up a little bit longer. Do you all want to talk some more? We should all talk for more. We could talk more. We could talk. Who cares if it's fake? If it's entertaining, that's what matters. Yeah. No, I agree with you on that one. I think it's very entertaining. You know what's so funny is I've been to a couple of wrestling matches, and I always go there earlier, and I always stay later because I try to find out where the wrestlers are going to be entering. Give me a link and I'll come up for a few. All right, bro. Of course, I always gotta figure this shit out. Copy. Okay, copy link and paste. There you go. It should be coming in right now. It should be in there. Should be coming up. Only Skunk will be coming up. All right. You're going to go crash. All right, Flies. Have a nice crash. And tell your friend I said, hey, there's Initial D. You have a good evening, Flies. Have a good night. Sleep well. Oh, okay. I know what you meant now, Flies. I know what you meant. I hear you. Okay, where you at, Skunkhead? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
there.
Hello, you hear me?
I hear you.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. Back in the days when I lived back in Monday Night War days,
Huh?
I lived in North Carolina and used to go to either we would go to Greensboro to see WCW and Winston Salem to see WWE, and we'd go to pay per views for like $20 a ticket. It was great. It was great.
Yep. I like before you asked for the link. I used to go to the shows way before, right? I would hang out in the beginning, and then at the end I would stay later, and you could see the wrestlers actually walking in there, and the enemies would be walking in like talking with each other, hugging each other, shaking hands, and then at the end of the show you would see the same thing. You would see them, shaking hands and hugging each other, saying goodbye. It was like the weirdest thing. But then when you're in there watching it, everyone's booing or cheering or booing or cheering. So all the wrestlers are actually friends. Well, not all of them, but a good part of them are still friends.
Yeah, that was something else too. We used to do the same thing, go like an hour or two before and see the wrestlers come in and stuff. But when you were a fan though, weren't you a fan in the days of when Jesus and Moses wrestled each other?
Yes, yes, yes. And those were the best. Especially Jesus. He would come down stringing down on a cross, and then he would unchain himself, and then he'd get into the ring. That's when I was a big wrestling fan. And
Yeah,
Moses, and
he'd come
Moses, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he'd come off the top rope with that real bionic elbow, wasn't he?
Yes, and then Moses would come in with his long, cape on, and he would walk into the ring with his white beard. And by the time he left the ring, it was all red from all the blood that Jesus gave him. He gave him a few headbutts to the head.
Yeah, Jesus come in, after he got beat up a little bit and opened a can of whoop ass.
That's another one I liked was Austin when he opened up the cans of beer, and he only got a little bit in his mouth. The rest of them would roll down his chin, He never drank a full beer, really. It was always like parts of the beer.
Yeah, Austin was probably my favorite. Sting was my all-time favorite though in
Yeah.
WCW. I really love him.
Yeah. I see him today, and he's pretty, he aged pretty, not that he aged bad, but he still looks pretty good. He still looks pretty young.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. I got the cough too, so. But yeah, Sting was a good favorite of mine. Austin, what's his name? Fucking, now I forgot his name. The fucking dead guy. He's still around, but he doesn't wrestle anymore.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker. Excuse me. He was one of my favorites too. I used to love The Undertaker.
And if I'm going by just his gimmick and stuff, I'd have to say the wheeling and dealing, kiss stealing, jet flying Ric Flair guy.
Yep, exactly. But I still watch it, but I'm still a fan. I know it's fake. It's all entertainment, but it's good entertainment. The kids love it. And when I was a kid, I loved it. So, and it's a multi-million-dollar business. These wrestlers if you're good, these wrestlers make a ton of money. Hey, what's up, Viper? Viper's in the chat now, too. What are you doing up?
What's going on, Viper?
We're just talking about wrestling now. I just stopped in. Top of the morning to you, Viper. You're up already? You're all ready for your fake job that you do?
Yeah, it's way too early to be up right now. But I guess if you have to work at 5 or 6 in the morning, it's perfect time to be getting up.
Yep. Studying some manuals mostly. Cool. There you go. It's always good time to study when it's nice and quiet. Thanks for coming in, Piper. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's why he's my stepdad now. He actually made me a stepdad. That's why I had to change my name to Stevens. So I'm
Absolutely.
Huh?
I said absolutely. Check the private chat over there, Charlie.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. I gotta figure that out.
On my screen, it's the bottom left-hand side. It says private chat.
I think it's my right. Start typing notes. Oh, that's notes. Oh, wait. If you got my email. No, I don't have that.
I just give it to you.
Oh, okay. So what do I do? Click on that?
Just write it down, and like I said, next time you go live, email me, and if I'm not doing anything, I'll come
Oh, I got you. Hold on one sec. I got you. I will do that. I'll take a picture of it now. Okay, got it. All right, I got you.
Yeah, if
Cool.
I'm at home and not busy, I'd be more than happy to come up here and entertain you for a little while.
Yeah, you do bring enjoyment into the chat, without a doubt. You're always making me laugh. I can tell you that.
That's what matters.
Yep, exactly. It's good. It's good for the soul. Good for the soul.
It's good for something. I mean, somebody definitely lied to me when they said if you hit this bone over here, it's called a funny bone, and it really makes you laugh. That's a lie.
It is. Did you see what Viper just wrote in the side chat?
Yeah,
My stepson is still on the text side.
we'll get him there.
Yep.
Oh, yes,
I'm
sir.
learning. Hey, Viper. I mean, stepdad. You know I'm doing pretty damn good now. I'm doing a lot better than what I was.
Hey, he figured out how to get to the private chat without me having to tell him to get. Well, I didn't. Yeah.
Exactly right. Well, yours is see. Mine is different. Mine's actually on the top right side, and it's right next to a musical note where I play my music. So it's different than yours. Like all
Yeah.
my stuff, like where I send my invites, it's all on the top right side, where it says end stream. It's right over there. And yours,
Oh,
what you said was bottom left.
yeah. It says private chat on the bottom left, and on the bottom right is my name, and then chat, and then help.
I think everybody's is different. That's the problem. It depends what kind of if you're on the phone or a laptop. I think everybody's is different. So
Oh, that's right. I probably forgot you're on a phone.
no, I'm actually on the laptop now. So I used to go on the phones all the time. I actually use my phone when I go into side chat to chat to the people because it's a lot easier for me than using the laptop. But I watch the screen on my laptop, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I went out and bought an $1,156,000 gaming desktop, and this is what I'm using it for.
Yeah, I actually want to get Viper. I have a question. Why did you need a signature to get info on Ernie Burr? He could just make one phone call to get all the info he wants to. That's the Viper. Uh what was I gonna say? What the hell were we saying?
We were saying that ice cream is good.
Ice cream is great. I love ice cream.
Me and you both.
It's especially during the hot days. That's like the best.
I don't know. I usually get sick from eating ice cream when it's too hot.
Really, that's not me. I actually like ice cream even in the winter time. The wintertime, I don't mind eating it either. A lot of people don't eat it in the wintertime, but I do.
Hell, I can eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and supper.
Yeah, ice cream with some Cheerios on top and some sprinkles. There you go.
Yeah.
So, all right. Hey, this is a record now, Skunk. It's 2 hours. I don't think I ever been on alive 2 hours. That's got to be a record.
That's just because we were in here shooting a breeze, though.
Exactly. Yep, that's true. I thought the first time I went live, there was only three people in, and I thought that someone else was live, and it turned out there was PG was live, so I shut down the live right away. Went over there, turned out to be boring as shit, and then I got timed out, so I said, "Freak it, I'm going to go live again," and look what happened. It actually turned out better.
Yeah, PG's just the female version of Ernie. Nothing
Yeah,
more, nothing less.
yeah. They should be. They're probably related. They both act and do the same exact shit.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out that PG is Ernie's mom.
I always the way she sounded, I always thought she was young.
No, that girl's old as Methuselah.
Yeah, but then how did she end up? Is it true? Was that a lie that she had a baby, or was that just a big scamming thing, or what? I never hear a baby anymore.
My guess is one of her kids had a baby, or her son's wife had a baby, or something like that.
And she said she had the baby. Oh Lord.
Hey, it might have been a miracle from God. You never know, like the
Yeah,
Immaculate Conception.
it could be. It happened before. It could happen again. You never know. You're right.
Well, I mean, she could have gotten locked up on an Ernie bit. Oh, never mind. That's a bad idea.
Oh shit. All right. I gotta hit the hay. I'm getting a little tired now. Skunk, thanks a lot for coming up. Thanks for coming in chat. You always make everything funny all the time, no matter what. So I appreciate you.
All right, dude. Take it easy. Take it
All
easy,
right, you
chat.
have a good night. I will email you though the next time I go live. I'll give you like a day advance in case you're
All
doing
right.
something. All
You
right,
do that.
bro. All right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You
You
take
do that.
care. All right, take care, bro. Everybody, it's been great. I appreciate you. It was a really great live. Thank you for coming in and enjoying everything. I had a great time. We laughed. We didn't argue, and it was all laughing. So, thanks again, everyone, for coming in. I'll talk to you all later, and I'll most likely be on again tomorrow. Good night, Redhead Storm. Good night, Viper. Thanks for coming in. I'm not feeling so good, Viper. I think you gave me your cold over the phone. You gave me your cold. Uh, Cindy, good night. Thank you for joining. It's always a pleasure having you in here. You always bring good advice. Give us some good news here and there, and you're always good with your input. So I appreciate you coming in here. Same with you, Redheaded Storm. It's always a pleasure to see you. We used to hang out all the time over at Ernie's and Mama T's, but now at least you're coming over here to see me, and I appreciate that. Viper, stepdad, I always appreciate you. You're a great stepdad, and keep studying and make sure you show up for your fake job in the morning. All right. A lot of people depend on you. All right. Good night, everyone. Take care. God bless. And be safe out there. It's getting dangerous on these YouTube streets.